jungle puzzle. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
The story of Dora and the Lost City of Gold has always stood out because it captured the heart of a classic animated character and transformed her into a live-action adventure hero who feels both nostalgic and refreshingly new. When people first heard that Dora would be stepping out of her cartoon world and into a real jungle, there was a mix of excitement, curiosity, and doubt. But the movie managed to turn that curiosity into a surprisingly charming and energetic journey that blends comedy, mystery, and emotional growth. Dora is not simply a kid lost in the jungle. She's a fearless explorer trying to understand who she is outside the world she grew up in. That familiar sense of optimism, curiosity, and constant enthusiasm becomes the anchor of the film, allowing the experience to feel wholesome and adventurous at the same time. The heart of the story revolves around Dora, who has grown up surrounded by the wild beauty of the jungle, guided by her explorer parents, and shaped by the unpredictable nature of the wilderness. She is confident, cheerful, and unbothered by danger, because to her, danger is simply another puzzle waiting to be solved. But the film adds a unique twist when Dora is sent away from the jungle and into the everyday chaos of city school life. Suddenly, the girl who can handle ancient traps, poisonous plants, and wild animals becomes the one struggling to blend in with people her own age. The contrast is both funny and honest, showing how uncomfortable it is to be different while also celebrating the importance of staying true to who you are. Even when the world tries to shape you into something else, the turning point arrives when Dora discovers that her parents have disappeared while searching for the legendary lost city of Parapata, an ancient hidden civilization filled with historical secrets and unimaginable treasures. Dora's instinct is to follow her parents' trail, and this leads her into a rescue mission full of mysterious clues, dangerous wilderness routes, and unexpected allies. The adventure becomes bigger than her school struggles, pushing her back into the environment where she feels most alive. But this time, she isn't alone. She is joined by a group of classmates who never expected to find themselves in the middle of a real jungle expedition. Their reactions, fears, and eventual teamwork create some of the film's most memorable and comedic moments. One of the most enjoyable aspects is how the characters grow through the experience. Dora's cheerful bravery inspires those around her, especially classmates who initially view her as unusual or overly enthusiastic. Diego, her cousin, is stuck between his childhood memories and his new identity in the city, but the journey forces him to reconnect with the part of himself he had pushed aside. Sammy, who begins the adventure cautiously and with stubborn pride, slowly transforms as she learns to trust Dora and adapt to the unpredictable wilderness. Randy, who starts off terrified of everything from insects to shadows, ends up discovering that courage often comes in small, unexpected moments. Their growth feels natural, funny, and relatable, making the group dynamic one of the film's emotional highlights. The jungle itself plays an important role, almost like a living character. Every twist of the path reveals something new, mysterious. Ruins, booby-trapped passageways, strange artifacts, and landscapes that feel both magical and dangerous. The film captures the excitement of classic treasure hunt storytelling, but does so with a modern, light-hearted tone, making the adventure accessible to younger viewers while still entertaining for older fans. There is a sense of discovery in every scene, like the world is constantly reminding the characters that they are stepping into something ancient, sacred, and far bigger than themselves. The clues left behind by Dora's parents create an emotional thread, turning the treasure hunt into a personal mission built on love, family, and determination. Along the way, the film blends humor with heartfelt moments. Dora's habit of talking to the audience, a signature trait from her animated origins, becomes a running gag that adds charm and self-awareness. Her overly prepared survival skills, her confident singing habits, and her complete lack of embarrassment make her the bright center of every scene. The contrast between Dora's jungle instincts and her classmates' modern world reactions fuels the comedy while also highlighting how different perspectives can create unexpected strengths. And despite its lighthearted tone, the story includes meaningful moments that explore fear, identity, friendship, and the importance of believing in yourself even when others don't fully understand you. The lost city of Parapada becomes the ultimate stage for the climax. The ancient traps, the guarded treasure halls, and the profound beauty of the ruins create a thrilling environment where everything Dora has learned throughout her life is put to the test. Each challenge reflects a lesson from her childhood: trusting instincts, observing carefully, solving puzzles with creativity, and working together. The finale focuses not only on finding Dora's parents, but also on understanding the deeper message behind the treasure itself. The city represents heritage, history, and respect for ancient cultures rather than greed or material wealth. The film's portrayal of this theme encourages audiences to appreciate the value of knowledge, culture, and community over simple riches. What makes the journey stand out is Dora herself. She doesn't change to fit the world. Instead, she brings her own light into every environment, proving that authenticity can be a superpower. Her positivity is not naive, it's grounded in courage, intelligence, and a deep connection to her roots. The movie uses her personality to remind viewers that being different is not something to hide. It can be the key to solving challenges and inspiring others. Dora becomes a rare kind of hero who leads not through strength or ego, but through kindness, curiosity, and unwavering trust in the goodness of people and the world around her. The movie also reflects how childhood memories evolve as people grow. Older Dora and Diego's relationship highlights this beautifully. They once shared a bond built on imagination and adventure, but growing up changed Diego's outlook, making him try to blend into the expectations of city life. Through the journey, Diego slowly remembers the bravery, curiosity, and creativity he once shared with his cousin. The film uses their bond to explore how growing older often means losing pieces of wonder, and how reconnecting with those early experiences can reignite confidence and purpose. This theme resonates strongly with audiences who recognize the value of rediscovering forgotten parts of themselves. The film balances energy and heart, creating a story that feels like a bridge between childhood exploration and teenage self-discovery. The comedy keeps the tone fun, the adventure brings excitement, and the emotional arcs give depth, making the movie more than just a remake of an animated series. It becomes a celebration of culture, family, learning, and courage. The way Dora respects the jungle, values teamwork, and protects the ancient secrets of Parapada portrays a message about responsibility and preservation. At its core, the film encouraged viewers to protect their heritage, embrace their identity, and cherish the relationships that shape them. As the story concludes, Dora's transformation becomes clear not because she changed who she is, but because she learned how to carry her uniqueness into a world that doesn't always understand it. The adventure becomes a symbol of growth, showing how challenges shape people into versions of themselves they didn't realize they could become. Her journey back to the jungle with her friends becomes more than a rescue mission. It becomes a journey of rediscovery, belonging, and shared purpose. Watching the characters take their final steps out of the ancient city, wiser and closer than ever, gives the film a satisfying emotional payoff that lingers long after the story ends. In the end, the film captures that perfect blend of excitement and warmth, delivering an adventure that feels playful, heartfelt, and uplifting. It respects the spirit of the original character while giving her a bold new direction, making the story appealing to both longtime fans and new audiences. The charm comes from its sincerity, its colorful world, and the message that the greatest treasures are not gold or artifacts, but the friendships, memories, and connections we make along the way. Dora and the Lost City of Gold becomes a reminder that no matter how big the world gets or how unfamiliar life becomes, there is always a place for bravery, optimism, curiosity, and the courage to stay true to who you are.